Next presenter is Colleen Tilton. Colleen is the Director of Staff Development of Blackhawk Community Credit Union in Janesville, Wisconsin. Colleen will be presenting her Learn to Earn, our transition to a learning organization project. Her project is about creating career paths with educational and experience opportunities. Colleen Tilton.
Thank you, Tim.
You bet.
Hello. My name is Colleen Tilton, and I'm the Director of Staff Development for Blackhawk Community Credit Union. I'm here today because we started our 3-year strategic planning process, and part of that was we actually did an employee engagement survey. From that survey, we realized that training was an area of contention for our credit union. Oh, the sound isn't going.
Wish I was ready for that.
They have me working on these easy projects. I can do so much more.
Training? Here that consists of being given a procedures manual.
Well, looks like I'm not scheduled for training again this week.
We offer mess up on the job training, then I feel like I could get fired at any minute.
They expect so much. I never get any training. They're lucky I'm so smart.
So how many of you have heard comments similar to this from your employees? Quite a few. Many of these, unfortunately, were actually taken verbatim from that employee engagement survey. So we knew training was an issue, but we didn't know how to solve it. Either employees felt like we didn't train them, or if we did, there was no accountability for that training. So that was the issue. How did we solve that gap? So I was brought into my position as of the first of the year in order to solve this problem. I was given the freedom from my senior management team to really figure out how I wanted to do that. And out of that freedom, Learn to Earn was born. What Learn to Earn is, it's really a revolutionary way to change the way that we pay our employees from a COLA operating system to a system where we reward them for doing educational and taking on educational opportunities. When I was designing the framework for Learn to Earn, I really wanted to mirror that college planning process, from meeting with an advisor to choosing classes and coming up with a development plan. From that, we will be doing a discovery class in which employees will go through personal and professional assessments and decide where they want to be in their career, and we will help them through that process. Not only did we want to really work with our current employees, but we really wanted to attract that millennial generation. We hear over and over again that millennials want someone that's going to invest in them, and that's exactly what we want to do. I have actually created interview questions that hiring managers can actually use in order to really zero in on an employee's affinity for education, so we make sure we get people that are going to really succeed in this organizational culture. So the coolest part of this program for me is the fact that each of our senior managers is actually going to teach a class on their own area of the business. So our CEO is actually going to be doing a strategic planning course. Our CFO is going to be doing credit union finance. Not only does this allow our employees to talk to the senior leaders, but it gives the senior leaders a chance to talk to our employees. Many times we have outlying branches where employees might not feel like they are part of the organization. So by meeting with the senior leaders, they're really getting that opportunity to connect with them and share their own ideas and perspectives. So this is a pretty big program, right? So where are these costs coming from? I want to be clear that there is no increase in net operating expenses with the Learn to Earn project. We are simply reallocating resources in the credit union in order to be more effective. So instead of doing COLA increases, we will only be doing increases for those that enroll in the Learn to Earn program. We will also be eliminating our sales incentive program, as well as centralizing our training budget in order to decrease duplicate efforts. So why are we doing this, right? Why not just continue as business as usual? Well, all of us know that branch traffic is dwindling, right? Yet we're still seeing that 74% of our members are still coming in at least five times per year. So why are they coming in? Well, number one, they want security. They want our expertise, and they want to make sure that they're choosing those right options. So If we're able to create educated, confident employees, then they will be able to calm their fears and help them choose the best financial avenues for them. All of us have recently read about the fraudulent accounts that have been opened as part of really aggressive sales incentive programs. They also target, people that don't understand what they're opening in order to meet their sales goals. We want our sales to come out of strong, confident member service interactions. That's what Learn to Earn does. It makes our employees confident and knowledgeable. So I'm so excited today. So I have actually a prototype of my Learn to Earn toolkit, as does my CEO, Sherry Stumpf, that you guys can all take a look at. It includes a course catalog. It includes the strategic planning information. And if you would like your own electronic copy of this, there's a postcard on each of your tables where you can actually request your own electronic copy of this. And each of the judges also has a prototype. Lastly, I just want to take a second to thank CUES, DDJ Myers, as well as Currency for the opportunity to present my program here in Savannah. I hope you all will join me on your Learn to Earn journey. Thank you.
Excellent work, Colleen.
Thank you.
You gave them plenty of time for questions. Okay. Awesome job. So since we didn't hear from you last time, Matt, let's start with you.
Okay, great presentation, Colleen. My question is, how has Learn to Earn helped improved employee engagement within the credit union?
Really, it's made them excited that we're actually doing something about it. There's been so long that they just wanted something done. They wanted a formal program put together, and that's really where the excitement is built.
Awesome. Ashley.
Yes, thank you. Congratulations, Colleen, for
Thank
being
you.
here. As you're going through this process, what have you learned or found to be the biggest surprise or challenge implementing the Learn to Earn program?
So I would say the biggest challenge is really you're changing an organizational culture. I think all of us can say that that is really not an easy feat. So I think that is, building on that culture and making sure that we have a really well planned out plan. As you guys can see from the toolkit, we have it all planned out, and making them know that this was well thought out. We've really tried to think of every single aspect of this program, and we want all of them to be successful so that they are more bought into that culture.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Dee Dee.
Yeah, thank you, Colleen. Thanks for the materials too. Really puts it into reality. So what have you learned about yourself through this whole process as the Next Top Credit Union executive?
About myself, I would say it's really clarified for me how important I find education. I am so interested in financial education. I volunteer for junior achievement in our local classrooms. I have done financial education at the college level for incoming freshmen and their parents to teach them about credit. I really have always been bought into our employees' education. So education has really, it's my top value at this point. And this has really clarified that for me. And so I feel like I better know who I am in the credit union and what I want my role to be in the future.
Thank you.
We do have time for one more question. Anything burning on your minds?
I'll ask one. Colleen,
Yes.
Colleen, based upon what you just shared, that this has touched a core value of yours and your aspirations for education, where do you see career aspirations as you're going through the Learn to Earn program yourself?
So my own career aspiration is to be one of the top executives at our credit union. I'm so proud to be a part of the credit union movement. I have served as our vice president of our South Central chapter of credit unions. And I really want to continue teaching people about that credit union movement and encouraging people to develop in the credit union movement.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Colleen.